It's your girl Crystal coming to you from Ball Black Girl Chronicles. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, YouTube. Welcome back. So, what had happened today? Today is Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. It's Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. For those of you who don't have biological children, you know you mother some people, so happy Mother's Day to you too. So I volunteered to serve at my church. Okay, so full disclosure. I'm getting ready to do full disclosure on you, okay? So this is the deal. I like people. I do. I like to talk to people on YouTube all the time. The deal is 9 times out of 10 they ain't talking back to me. I got a phobia. I don't know what this phobia is. Anybody can tell me what the phobia is. It's not, I don't have a fear of people. I have a fear of getting close to people. So if you know what that phobia is, put it in the description, put it in the comment section down below. Just tell me what the phobia is when you're afraid of getting close to people. I like people. I just don't like to get close to people. Full disclosure, can I give full disclosure? I have a fear that people not gonna like me in the end if they get to really know who I am, because I ain't for everybody. Everybody can't take me. Anywho, so nonetheless, I want to serve the Lord. I want to be obedient. I'm trying to not be a pew member. You know what that is? Where you just come to church on Sunday. I'm a good pew. I'm an even terrible pew member, so I suck either way, because I will go to church and watch you on live on TV on my iPad before I dot the door, especially after COVID. Anywho, so I'm in the church. I signed up to serve at the church, and I was like, at first I was like, I can work with the children's ministry. I'm like, nah, that requires me to get really close to people, and I don't want to, not right now, maybe next time. I said, what else can I do? Well, my church does a really good job at greeters. They believe that the greeters are very important to the ministry of the church. Why? And think about it. I don't know when was the last time you tried visiting a new church, but your first impression is how people make you feel when you first walk in the door. Are they friendly? Are they welcoming? Are they inviting? Are they attentive? Are they, what's the feel? What's the vibe, when you walk into the place? Hence the reason why the greeters are so important. So we got a boatload of greeters at our church. When you hit the sidewalk next to our doors, when they come in, somebody's opened the door for you saying good morning. When you get inside the sanctuary, when you get inside the meeting area, the hallway, or I don't know what to call it. When you get inside there's additional greeters that's saying hello. Then you go off to one side, you're able to take your children to the children's ministry, check them in and all of that stuff. There's somebody there to help you if you need help there. And then if you don't have any children, you're going straight into the sanctuary, you can do that. Or you can head back to the back and get a cup of coffee where you got greeters there that's going to greet you. So greeters are very important to the ministry. I was like, bam, that's my job. I can do that. I can say, good morning, welcome to church. Oh, we're glad to see you. Oh, your earrings are cute. Oh, your hair is cute. Hello, little lady, you're so pretty. Hello, Dad, how are you today on dad duty? I can greet it. Man, I'm a boss at greeting. But I can't do it all the time, because then I run the risk of people recognizing me and getting close and familiar. And then there goes my phobia, remember? So finally, I was like, I really like the minister that's over the greeting aspect of the church, Pastor Malcolm. Just an overall cool dude. And so Pastor Malcolm is always encouraging me. He was the one that told me when I was like, I've been wanting to do I've been wanting to talk about my faith on YouTube, right? And so he was like, just do it. Go live. Just go live. I was like, and that's how I said, just go live. Just do it, right? And I was like, nah, I don't know. People don't want to hear it. He's like, nah, forget all that. Forget all that. Just do it. Just do it, right? I'm like, nah. So anyway, he's the one that's over the greeters. So I was like, okay, I could do greeting. I could do greeting. So I signed up to do greeting one time per month. So I signed up for the second Sunday because the first Sunday is usually pretty busy. So I was like, second Sunday is quiet. Girl, I signed up for the second Sunday in May. And what's the second Sunday in May? I didn't realize this, by the way. I almost said, no, I can't do it. When the email reminder came through, I was like, that's Mother's Day. You know, that's the gift to the mama to come to church. If the husband's going to show up, the children's going to show up. They don't show up no other day except maybe they might show up Easter, but they showing up on Mother's Day because mama want them there. And I'm like, I ain't getting you no gift, but I'm going to show up in church because I love you and I want to show you that I love you and this is important to you. I'm going to show up to church on Mother's Day. So you know it's going to be busy. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to do it. That's what I said. I'm not going to do it. And I was very tempted to say no. But I'm working on being obedient. I'm working on it, right? And so I said, forget about it. Click. And then I just clicked it. I'm like, I'm coming. Click. And so then I couldn't backpedal. So I showed up, and I'm really glad that I did. I mean, it is really, you put a smile on people's face when they walk in and you say good morning. And then it was Mother's Day, so I was like, good morning, moms, hello, dad, hello, children, little people. And did you make mama some pancakes this morning? They looked at me like, girl, is you crazy? No. And then I was like, did you make mama? You thought about it? And I had some kisses like, I thought about it. And then the mom was like, oh, it's the thought that counts. I'm like, I want my pancakes. I don't want your thoughts. Anyway, so I'm really, really happy that I did. But that's not the purpose of this 7 minutes into this video, and I didn't even tell you what I'm talking about. So before I get to greeting, I go in and I introduce myself. I'm like, I'm here. Today is my first day for greeting. Let me know what I have to do, what have you. And they was like, okay, well, we're waiting for everybody to come in. We'll do a prayer. Somebody will get you a shirt, somebody will get you a name tag, all of these things. And so right away, this young lady starts talking to me. She's probably my age. So she starts talking to me. She's like, yeah, my dad is she said my dad. My husband is the assistant to Pastor Malcolm. And so, they work hand in hand. So he'll be, managing this process. She's like, sure, come on over and sit down. So I come on over and sit down. And I have my boo with me today. So I sat down. And I sat my big old boo down. And she's like, oh, she pretty. She's like, your bag is so pretty. What kind of bag is that? I was like, I know. Isn't she cute? So I sat her down. And I said, oh, she Urban Southern, right? I said, she Urban Southern. It's the first time I've used her. I have her in black. And then I really liked it in black. So I picked her up in the honey. That's what color this is. And she's like, what's the name of that? I was like, oh, it's called Urban Southern. I said, they're made right there in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, my husband's been telling me. He's like, you buy all of these bags, you should just get you a really nice bag. Just get you a bag that can last a long time, right? And I was like, that's how I feel about it too. Although I got a bunch of bags, I'm just saying, I feel that you get really quality bags that can last a long, long time. So we start talking about bags, girl. I'm in the middle. I'm getting ready to go serve the Lord in the Lord's house. I should be ashamed, but I'm never ashamed to talk about what I'm passionate about, which is bags. You already know that. So I'm like, I say, I agree. I said, so this is, the Urban Southern. They're made out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's a full grain leather. And see, she good, because when I see a bag, I want to touch it. So I'll be like, can I touch it or whatnot? That's what I do. She didn't even ask to touch the bag, girl. So she really nice. I touches all bags I like. I'm just the toucher, right? But I do ask permission at least. So she's like, that's a really nice bag. And then, so her husband comes over, and she's like, yeah, this is my husband. Now, I've seen him a lot because, remember, I go to events at the church because it's a smaller crowd, and I'm okay with that. And they're one-offs, so I don't, people see me, but they don't know me. So I'm okay with that. see me and now and then is good. I'm cool with that. But when I start to talk, anyway. So I already recognize her husband. I've seen him a lot. So she's like, husband, she's like, oh, she didn't call him husband. She's like, whatever his name is, I can't remember. She's like, oh, you remember you told me I should get a good bag? Look, I was just talking to her about her bag. She's like, look at her bag. And I was like, yeah, she is pretty cute, huh? And then he's like, yeah, you can put your bag, because he working. He working here talking about bags. So he's like, yeah, you can go put your bag up in such and such. We got a place for that. Right? So I'm like, okay, let me go put my bag up because I got $1 million in here and I want my money when I get out. So I went and put my bag up. So she's talking to her husband. She's like, oh, so this is her bag right here. Look. So she's showing her husband a bag, and he's like, they both shaking their head like, because it's almost a $300 bag. She's like, I like the bag, but I'm going to have to put this on a wish list. And I said, well, if you really like this bag, there's another company that sells a quality full grain leather bag. The name of that company is called Portland Leather Goods. Now, Portland Leather Goods has what they call an almost perfect section, which has small imperfections in their bag for almost half the price of a regular Portland Leather Goods bag, but it's still a very quality leather bag. I own a couple of their products. You may like it. Now, there's nothing that looks like the Market Tote, but I still really, really like Portland Leather Goods bags. So she's like, what's the name of that? I said, it's called Portland Leather Goods. They're also an American company, a US-based company, and so I'm telling her about that. So then I get a tap on my shoulder. It's like, we can ready to pray. So I was like, okay. I was like, girl, stop talking to me. I gotta get to work. I'm looking like a slacker, right? So I get up, I go. By this time, I already got my shirt on or whatever, and they give me my name tag so I can rub my name on it or whatnot, and then we pray, and then I go to work. And then I greet people and I have a good time, and it makes me feel good about myself. So I stay for 2 services. I stay for the first service, and throughout the entire first service, I'm standing by the door and I'm just greeting people. The second service, after one service starts, then I go in and I do the service, and then I come back out. I greet people and tell people bye and have a great day and all of that stuff, and then I go home. So at the end of the second service, I see her. And she's like, oh, I ordered, she said, I ordered me one of those Portland Leather Good bags. I ordered in the color honey because I really like the color of your bag. And then I said, what size did you get? And she's like, I got a large. I can't be getting no little buggy. She's like, you see my bag? I had to have a large. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I got it, and I have the honey in large too, which I didn't do a video. See, I just told myself, y'all ain't even seen that bag, but I got it anyway. So she done already went and bought her a Portland Leather Goods bag between 8:30 a.m., which is what time I got there, to noon, which is what time I left. Somebody done bought a Portland Leather Goods bag, and I hope she likes it as much as I like my Portland Leather Goods bags and enjoy it. But I just thought it was so funny, the whole situation. All right, YouTube, stay tuned. I uploaded a video talking about the accessories and all of that stuff that I'm now using in my Urban Southern bag, Market Tote, in the color honey. If you haven't already done so, take a look at that video. And until next time, YouTube, if you're not good to anybody else, don't forget, be good to yourself. Until next time, see you soon. Bye now.